everybody. Welcome to Central Maine Community College. It's an early start, but we love it. It's Central Maine Community College basketball, and they're taking on the Chargers of Crandall University of Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada. I'm Jim Toomey, along with our executive producer, Rob Munsing. On the camera will be Abdul Jama. And Rob, this is the earliest start that we've ever seen, and it's good to get back here with you and the Central Maine crew here at the table and the other staff as well.
Yeah, we're wishing everybody some more Mustang magic this year as we have our first game of basketball. We've been very busy during the fall season down here covering all the other sports, and this is our first basketball game. We'll be here for all the games this year, Jim and I doing the games, and certainly welcome all our returning fans who are watching around the world, and welcome in the new folks here that are watching Mustang basketball for the first time.
And you know, I sort of said that phrase a few years ago around the state of Maine, around the country, around the world, and I was sort of a prophet because it's all come true, not only here but other places we've done. In fact, the women's team will play in the first game. They have 15 players from 5 countries and 5 different states. They have 6 sophomores and 9 first-year players. And one thing we're used to here at Central Maine is both coaching staffs work with the team, and they have a lot of unity, and they take care of each other. And the men's roster will be about the same.
Getting the fist bumps from the officials here. That's awesome.
I hope they don't eavesdrop our commentary.
Yeah.
So it's always a great atmosphere here, and again, as you said, we welcome everybody literally around the world. So Munsing Media Sports, the official streaming partner of Central Maine Community College Athletics. Last year, the women were 28-2, undefeated at 14-0 in the conference, and they lost in the national semifinals, where they've been winners before. Some accolades from last year: Ella Levine, first team All-American. Graduate Destiny Mora Lopez was our honorable mention. And Winnie La Rochelle, who graduated, was an academic All-American and student athlete of the year. And I'm almost believing that Destiny Mora Lopez, who I understand is playing Division II at Western Oregon, I believe, probably tuning in a lot with the other alumni.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go to Steve English for pregame activities.
We ask that you please rise as we honor Canada with the playing of the Canadian National Anthem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Welcome to Kirk Hall on the campus of Central Maine Community College for tonight's women's basketball game between the Crandall University Chargers and your Central Maine Mustangs. First, we would like to introduce the starting lineup for the Chargers. Number 4, Molly Sheen. Number 5, Mackenzie Chapman. Number 7, Ellie Hiltz. Number 14, Tristan DeRoche. Number 17, Kelsey Allward. Head coach of the Chargers is Allie Berry, assisted by Leonie Elbert and Madison Ames. And now, the roster for your 24-25 Central Maine Women Mustangs. From Sanford, Maine, number 1, Riley Hebler. From Miami, Florida, number 4, Rosa Prieto. From London, England, number 7, Liz Baradanova. From Coffs Harbour, Australia, number 9, Meg Parker Reynolds. From Fort Collins, Colorado, number 10, Ella Levine. From Alexandria, Egypt, number 11, Farah Atala. From Melbourne, Australia, number 12, Zoe Bedford. From Auburn, Maine, number 13, Jenny Shipwood. From Casco, Maine, number 14, Ava Smith. From Austin, Texas, number 15, Stella Levenstein. From Patton, Maine, number 21, Hunter Harsgrove. From Pulaski, Tennessee, number 22, Brooke Piscatelli. From Glenelg, North Australia, number 23, Marnie Reese. From Cairo, Egypt, number 34, Malik Waki. And from Tauranga, New Zealand, number 55, Cassie Rimanui. Let's hear it for your Mustangs.
It was quite an opening ceremony, Rob Munzing. Look at the Dropkick Murphys in the background with the music.
As Dave likes to say, it's not a game, it's an event.
Right.
Dave Gagne out there sweeping the floor. Well, it's his floor. It says right on, he just went over the Dave Gagne court.
Yeah, apparently, he didn't read the small print in the presentation. He has to sweep it. Talking to Coach Moran briefly, They've had about 10 practices. Each team, I think, has had about 10 practices. Again, it'll be the Mustangs going left to right in white uniforms. Crandall University of Moncton, New Brunswick going right to left. Again, it's about a 375-mile trip down here. No weather problems. For people around the world, Portland, Maine had the second warmest summer of all time. I hope everybody's well wherever they may be as we're underway from Auburn, Maine, the home of Central Maine Community College. Jim Toomey with Rob Munzing. Levine drives and lays it in. Ella Levine, the first team All-American, makes it 2-0 Central Maine. Chapman on a drive, going to take it all the way and gets the roll. Mackenzie Chapman, 5'11", from Belleville, Ontario. Bedford on a drive, dumps it underneath, off a Charger. One impressive stat as we look back last year, Rob, is the Mustang ladies had over 20 assists a game. Always moving the ball around. Bedford out to Levine, changes hands, gonna kick it. It's loose. In the lane, Marnie Reese has it. Back outside to Prieto. 8 to shoot. Levine dumps it into Reese. Reese, but a little bit too long. And they're going to call a foul on Riley Hebler. First foul of the game. Putting the ball in play will be Tristan DeRoche. Fourth-year player, 5'8", from Miramichi, New Brunswick. Again, the Mustangs known for their pressure defense. Chapman, a 5'11" guard, brings it up. Sheen had it. Now over this side is a drive by Chapman. Stop, shoot off the rim. Rebound Levine. Ella Levine going to take it all the way. Now she stops, changes direction, and lays it in. We've seen that act before, Rob.
Ella, just where she left off last year, Jim.
There's a turnover. Riley Hebler has it and loses it. Excellent defense underneath by Crandall. 8:30 left to go, opening a period. 4-2, Central Maine. Ellie Hiltz out top to DeRoche. DeRoche being guided by Prieto. Foul line, and we got the call underneath. The ball went out to Kelsey Elward. 5'10", second-year player from Moncton, New Brunswick. Inbounds play for the Chargers. Comes out to Chapman. Inside to Sheen. The turnaround does not get the roll. Another rebound for Levine. Levine into the paint. Corner to Hebler. And Hebler shuffled her feet. Two minutes into the game, 4-2, Central Maine. And out of bounds on the corner. I'm trying to get live stats to come up. We might have to reset it somehow. All right, we have it. Out top, just checking in, Ava Smith, 14 in the game. Underneath, no good by Rinoui. Now we have 21, Hunter Hartsgrove, 5'10" from Patton, Maine, northern Maine. So got to keep our eyes out for these substitutes. And this will be all season. Underneath, shut off, the Chargers, is the shot outside, off the rim, no good by Alward. And here comes Prieto. Changing hands on the dribble, and contact. player control foul. Excellent job. Taking the charge for the Chargers was Mackenzie Chapman. Baseline drive, traveling was Alward. Excellent defense along the baseline for Central Maine. For the Chargers, checking in, number 21, Randy Ross. 5'10", second year. He's from Barrington, Nova Scotia. Hartsgrove at the foul line. Smith dumps it in. A little too hard by Renui. Here come the Chargers the other way. In the corner. Now they go the near side. Here's a three-point attempt. High off the rim, no good. That was missed by Alward. And it's going to be a foul in the rebound action against Crandall. Personal on Molly Sheen. First foul of the game for Crandall University, again out of Moncton, New Brunswick. Prieto stops, shoots, does not get it. And lost out by Crandall. It'll be Mustangs ball underneath their own basket. Checking in from Austin, Texas for Central Maine, number 15, Stella Lobenstein. 5'7" freshman. She went to Round Rock. So the Lone Star State represented. Levine chases hands, drives a little too hard, but going to the line will be Ella Levine, the sophomore from Fort Collins, Colorado. Checking in for the Chargers, number 11, Megan Fisher. 5'5", first-year player from Medicine Hat, Alberta. Levine will get one more. One out of two for Ella Levine. 5-2, Central Maine. 6.5 minutes to go, first quarter. Chapman being guarded by Hartsgrove. Baseline shot, Chapman, no good. Rebound, nicely done by Ava Smith. Nice catch. Rooney traveled. She had to reach for it and trying to keep her balance. She did take steps. Ava Smith is a 6-foot freshman from Casco, Maine, Lake Region High School. Foul was on Randy Ross of the Chargers, her first, team second. Smith puts it in play to Lobenstein. Foul line jump shot, a little short by Smith. Ball's loose, picked up, and scoring it. Ella Levine, right place, right time, knew what to do with it. 7-2, Mustangs. And near steal, nice anticipation by Stella Lobenstein. In for the Mustangs, number 13, Jenny Chaput. 6-foot freshman right here from Auburn, Maine, Ed Little High School. And number 9 in there, Meg Parker Reynolds, 5'8" freshman from Coffs Harbour, Australia. In the meantime, a foul on Renui. And at the line will be 21, Randy Ross for the Chargers. One more for Ross. And 2 for 2 at the line for Randy Ross. Chargers trailing by 3, 7-4. Lobenstein gives it to Parker Reynolds. Parker Reynolds got it back. Goes inside. Tough defense underneath by Ross. Randy Ross shot off the baseline. Here comes Marnie Rees back in the game. Where Renui comes out. Bring the ball up, Megan Fisher, number 11. She's from Medicine Hat, Alberta. Number 6 in there, Olivia Hannum for the Chargers. Off the rim, no good by Alward. And the ball's off. Crandall. Seen a lot of players, Rob, in the game already for both sides.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a theme, particularly for the Mustangs. Deep bench.
Kelsey Aylward with the loose ball. She has it. Got to take it. And called for carrying the ball. If Rob is silent for a while, folks, he's doing some technical stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah, we're trying to get a football game up and going tonight. We've got troubles there. It's because I'm not there. If I was there and here, would have trouble. So we'll try to get it worked out. We'll get the replays coming up here shortly.
Molly Sheen back in the game for Crandall University. Fisher being guided by Lobenstein. Number 10, Janaea Hilton there for the Chargers. First-year player from Wellington, Nova Scotia. Stolen away. Lobenstein has it. Ahead of the pack, Marnie Rees lays it high off the glass. A little too heavy with it. And now we have a jump ball. Marnie Rees went over and said, nice pass to Meg Parker Reynolds, even though the ball didn't go down. Tristan DeRoche has returned for Crandall. Prieto tries to get it in. Nice steal. Kelsey Aylward now stolen back by the Mustangs. All kinds of traffic in the lane. And now they'll bring it outside. That was Prieto on the miss. That was a 3 attempt. Out of bounds. I think we're going to have a turnstile tonight on both benches as they go in and out of the game, but that's what you would expect today.
Yeah, so, they're working it as a first kind of practice game, although it counts for the Mustangs.
And high off the glass, no good. Didn't stay down for Hannum. Here comes Chaput. Prieto changes hands on the dribble, and she was bumped by Tristan DeRoche. First foul on DeRoche, number 3 on the team, with 3:48 remaining. Ball comes out to Prieto. Three-pointer, no good, a little long for Hartsgrove. Loose ball picked by the Mustangs. Reese tries to get it to Chaput, and the ball went out of bounds off a Mustang. Far side, Sheen gives up her dribble, needs some help. Finds DeRoche. Shot from outside, swish! Nicely done by Kelsey Aylward. 5'10" out of Moncton, New Brunswick, the home of Crandall University. Mustangs leading 7-6. Hebler has the ball, goes all the way, a little too hard. Rebound off the glass, no good by Reese. And here come the Chargers, right to left. Olivia Hannum drives and score the basket for Olivia Hannum. One shot for Hannum as she tries to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. And she does. So it's Crandall 9, Central Maine 7 as we went under 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
7-point run there for Crandall.
Cassie Renui re-enters. First time in the game for the Chargers, number 15, Audrey Gaylord. First-year player at 5'8" from Moncton. Zoe Bedford back in the game. Inbounds to Prieto. Three-pointer, no good by Zoe Bedford. Loose ball picked up off the floor by DeRoche. Quickly gave it to Hannum. And underneath, refused to go down. Second attempt, third attempt. Excellent effort by Randy Ross, but getting the basket in the end was Olivia Hannum. And now Hannum picks up the foul, and Riley Hebler is going to shoot two, as we're going to be in 2 shots the rest of the quarter, each team now with 5 fouls. Riley Hebler, a sophomore, 5'3" out of Sanford, Maine, Sanford High School. That's in southern Maine. She was known as a defensive wizard in high school. And here she goes 1 out of 2.
Yeah, made the defensive team last year.
I saw her come in and I go, "You're a veteran now." She sort of smiled and goes, You're right. Nice rebound. We're Rooney. Prieto for 3. Off the front rim. Nice hustle rebound by Levine, who's checked back in. And now a foul on Olivia Hannum.
Not surprising to see the number of fouls, Jim, in this game. First time out playing a competitive game. You've been aggressive in practice. Probably don't get those called in practice. And that's why it's so important to play games.
Ellie Hiltz checking back in for the Chargers. 3rd year at school. Wellington, Nova Scotia. At the line, Levine will get one more. Again, first team All-American, USCAA. 1 out of 2 at the line. Nice hustle rebound, Riley Hebler. Inside, Waruni. And she's going to the line. Again, the fans in Australia and New Zealand, we can say, are you having a good Saturday? And of course, Atlantic time zone, they're an hour ahead of us. Where Rooney will get one more from Tauranga, New Zealand, went to Aquinas School. And does not get that one, but an offensive rebound. Mustangs, a tie-up. And on the arrow, it's going to be Chargers ball. Bring the ball up, Kelsey Aylward. There's a drive in the lane, started a jump stop, and losing it was DeRoche. And then the ensuing action, a foul was committed by Crandall. Second foul on DeRoche. She's coming out. Checking in, Janaea Hiltz. Meanwhile, back at the line, Riley Hebler. Last year, the Mustangs shot 64% at the line. 2 foul shots missed there. I would say you'd really want to shoot about 70%, don't you, Rob?
Yeah, that's
I mean,
what you'd aim for, sure.
You know, as far as threes go, I think you really try to get over 30, because if you do the math of a 3-point basket versus a 2-point basket, now the Mustangs shot 27% at the behind the arc. Kelsey Aylward goes 1 out of 2. 12-9 Crandall. 1:45 to go first quarter, and knocked out of bounds. Ellie Hiltz knocked out of bounds. Right by the Crandall bench, Rosa Prieto, the sophomore from Miami, Florida, went to Doral Academy. Best wishes to everybody in Florida and surrounding states after that devastating hurricane. 3-pointer off the back rim, no good. It was missed by Hartsgrove. Now they're going to send it back out. Meantime, a 3-second violation underneath. Cutting to the basket and getting the roll, Audrey Gaylord with a good move. 14-9 Crandall. Hebler, jump stop, needs help. Levine grabs it and puts it over the front rim. Hebler was in trouble, but she spotted Ella Levine and soft touch. Stolen away by the Mustangs. Hebler in the corner. Coming out of the corner is Hartsgrove. Levine changes hands. Levine in traffic. Levine, dipsy-do. How do you do? Off glass. She went high, went low. Again, as we referenced last year, she can play any position, 1 through 5.
Yeah, let's take a look at this one, Ella. She's a handful for anybody to contend with. Gets it out high here. Can go left, can go right. You see the crossover right here. And just snakes her way through. What a beautiful move that is.
And again, not to say people don't know, but if you're new to basketball, 1 would be the point guard, 2 the shooting guard, 3 the small forward, 4 the big forward, and 5 the center. And again, Levine could play any of those positions. Mustangs trailing by 1 is the 3-point out of the corner, comes up short by Prieto. And we have a tug of war there. Another tie-up. And it's going to go Crandall way. The shot clock's going to be off. The game clock at 18 seconds. Let's see what the Chargers do on this last possession. Comes into Alward. Far side, Chapman drives, leaves it short. 6 seconds to go, Levine. And tried to get it to Hartsgrove, and it went out of bounds. So back and forth we went, a lot of players seeing action. In the end, it's Crandall University of Moncton, New Brunswick 14, Central Maine Community College 13 on Munzing Media Sports.
Public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist.
Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust their fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a 3rd-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other hand?
You just don't want to get boxed in and
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's preparing me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
All right, back here at Central Maine Community College, begin the second period on Munzing Media Sports. Underneath, Levine has given the Mustangs the lead, 15-14. Jim Toomey, along with our producer, Rob Munzing, on the camera, Abdul Jama. And through traffic, Kelsey Aylward had it taken away by the Mustangs defense. In the game, number 7 from London, England, 5'7" freshman, Liz Spiridonova. Loose ball in the lane, back rim by Hartsgrove. Now, a number of these players, we got pronunciations, and now some of them are being changed sort of on the fly here. So they had some written down, and some players said it was different from the ones that were in print. But we'll straighten it out as we move along. It's everybody's first game this year. The officials seem in mid-season form, right? Underneath, sneaking away and leaving it short was Janaea Hiltz. Mustangs leading by 1. In the lane, stolen away by the Chargers. Nice ball handling by Chapman. Left-handed shot, no good by Megan Fisher. And Megan Fisher will shoot 2. Back in the game for the Chargers, or actually first time, I believe, number 23, Sarah McCormick. 4th year, 5'3" from Badak, Nova Scotia. Foul shot good by Fisher. We're tied at 15, 8:42 remaining in the second period. And nicely done at the foul line by Megan Fisher. Both teams had double-digit turnovers in that first half, which not surprising in the first real game.
Yeah, they're playing a pretty fast pace, Jen.
Yes. And lost out by the Mustangs. In the corner, Aylward drives, creates some space, and what defense that time? Ava Smith. Here's a three-pointer, Mustangs, no good. That was missed by Hartsgrove. And the rebound up and in by Ella Levine. 17-16 now as the Mustangs lead by 1. In the lane, back to the baseline area is Aylward. Here's a three-pointer, high off the glass, no good by Fisher. And with the rebound is Hunter Hartsgrove. Knocked out of bounds, quick hands of Kelsey Aylward. Hartsgrove's a freshman at 5'10" from Patton, Maine. Maine went to Katahdin Middle/High School, the Katahdin Cougars. A lot of spirit in the ranks of the Maine high schools all over the state. There's a shot, no good by Chaput. Chargers quickly down, baseline. Ball get deflected, Chargers still have it. Three-pointer, no good by McCormick. Back in the game, Lobenstein. Farah Atala in the game, number 11. 5'10" freshman from Alexandria, Egypt. 2 players from Egypt. Sophomore Malik Wakid, who was injured last year, but always was around to cheer the team. Her dad was here and was very friendly and said they watch and listen over in Cairo. Swish! Nice touch by Kelsey Elward. 18-7, Crandall. Hartsgrove stops, gives up her dribble. Baseline shot, a little too heavy for Spiridonova. And now lost out by the Chargers. Yeah, Mackenzie Chapman points to herself and says, me bad, as the phrase goes. It'll be Mustangs ball right by the Chargers bench. Lobenstein tries to throw it in, but something going on underneath. Janaea Hiltz called for a foul underneath. Inbounding will be Hartsgrove. And let's see what the call. No, a foul in that sequence, this time against the Mustangs. Chaput commits the foul. So the referees, Rob, watching away from the ball as they usually do.
Yeah, and that's another good thing for the kids to get used to having as we move into regular season play.
Olivia Hannum coming back in for the Chargers. And let's see, they're going to let her in? Yes, and coming out, Janaea Hiltz. Far sideline, putting it in place, Sarah McCormick. On the drive, Chapman being guarded by Hartsgrove. I think Hartsgrove deflected it, and she deflected it off Crandall player. Ava Smith checking back in for Central Maine. Atala will come out. Here's Lobenstein, again from Austin, Texas, went to Round Rock. Made her way to all the way up to the northeast, Auburn, Maine. Hartsgrove, left-handed dribble, dishes it off. Here's a baseline shot, high arcing shot, no good by Smith. And it's going to be Crandall ball. Crandall University, 18, Central Maine Community College, 17, just went under 6 minutes to go, first half. The men's game will follow around 8 o'clock. And carrying the ball was Kayla Smith, number 20 for the Chargers, 5'6" first-year player from Centerville, Nova Scotia. Here comes Lobenstein. Bedford back in the game. Smith back to Bedford. Baseline they go to Chaput. Driving and going to be fouled. Mackenzie Chapman playing good defense, maybe too good in the referee's eyes. Baseline inbounds play will be Zoe Bedford. Lobenstein try to get it to Bedford, knocked out. Quick hands of Kelsey Aylward disrupting that play.
Well, Coach Morong has built a strong preseason schedule as they are always looking at doing and really getting prepped there for YSCC play. This is a good matchup right here, Jim. These teams getting after each other.
Oh, nothing easy.
Yeah, nothing.
Hartsgrove on a drive, and she's held.
Well, we used to do the Can-Am tournament back in the day. So it's nice to see the Canadian teams back down. That all kind of went away with COVID, and glad to see us back to that, Jim.
Well, we're not going to see the Central Maine teams after tonight for like 2.5 to 3 weeks because they are going to Canada.
Yes.
For multiple games. Inside. The fall away short by Chaput. Excellent interior defense by Crandall. They're now traveling. 11th, 12th, and 13, they're going to be at University of New Brunswick, St. John, and then back the back days they play St. Thomas University. There's a basket. Jenny Chaput with a nice shot. 19-18, Central Maine. Fisher gave it up, and driving into traffic is Hannum. Here come the Mustangs. And nice steal by Megan Fisher. She anticipated the passing lane.
Yeah, ran right to that passing lane spot, Jim. Great play, anticipation all the way.
Jump shot, Crandall, no good, a little too heavy for Alward. Getting the rebound. Stella Lobenstein. Nice catch by Chaput, but she traveled.
Yeah, pass was a little high. Chaput not able to handle it. Took the step before she could get the ball down.
Ella Levine returns along with Rosa Prieto. With the ball is Chapman. Chapman at 5'11", so good visibility. The shot up, no good by Alward. Charges with the rebound, and another travel.
Well, you can practice, Jim, as hard as you can and run as much as you can in practice, but nothing simulates a game, and some of the kids looking for some air.
Oh, yeah. Audrey Gaylord in the game for Crandall. Loose ball, and everybody going for it, and a tie-up. At the end, Riley Hebler, not for the faint of heart, and she dives right in there. Looked like one of your old football fumble drills.
Yeah. Loose ball drill.
Arrow pointing the direction of the Mustangs. Hartsgrove drives. Hartsgrove lays it up, too heavy. Rebound Levine, no good. Hebler in there battling. And coming away with it was Lauren Lilly, who just texted in. Number 9 for Crandall. She's a 5'7", first-year player from Summerside, Prince Edward Island.
They looked like they were going after the last piece of chicken in the bottom of the Kentucky Fried Chicken box.
What I was thinking is the Munzing brothers for the last piece of pie. I always thought of your family, maybe like the Gronkowski family.
Yeah.
When the mother went out shopping, they probably needed 2 carts, right?
Yeah. Well, but all the neighborhood kids would know what day everybody was shopping on. That's where they'd flock. We'd come home with groceries and we'd have like 60 kids in the house.
Underneath, no good. A little too heavy with that one was Hannum. Hebler lost out of bounds on the pass. A little too long.
Yeah, Coach Morang wants to play fast, and he'll look the other way on some of those types of turnovers, Jim, if it's made in the spirit of playing fast.
Ella Thorne in the game for Crandall, number 12, first-year player at 5'7" from Sussex, New Brunswick. Swish on the foul shot from Mackenzie Chapman. He's from Belleville, Ontario. No good. Rebound grabbed off the floor by Ava Smith. Levine. Levine has a crease. Spins in and out. Ella Levine will shoot 2.
As we said a lot last year, Ella's a smooth operator. You give her a seam like that, she's going to put that head down and just take it.
Right. Each team shooting in the low 20s right now.
Well, what did you say? Coach had about 10 practices coming in. I can't think Crandall had more than that either.
Right.
So
one more for Levine. No three-pointers in the game yet. 1 out of 2. That one spun off the rim and fell off. 20-19, Central Maine. Hiltz with the ball. Hiltz being pressured. Gets help. Underneath, no good. A little too heavy for Hiltz, as she was the old give and go play. Levine runs the court, dumps it off, up and in for Ava Smith. We get a timeout in the court. 2:49 to go in the first half. Score, Central Maine 22, Crandall University 19 on Munzing Media Sports.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that Smith one right here. Again, running the floor. Nice look, nice pass, comes down on both feet, up and in. First of 2 games with us tonight. Getting a look at the camera over there for the sideline. Seeing Coach Morong instructing. We'll get Coach mic'd up. It was a little hectic here with our first game, making sure that we could get everything to work out okay. We did.
As early as I come, Rob, I never can beat you. I know that, unless I left yesterday.
Well, we're doing a little testing here today with Steve English, making sure we could get everything up on the big board and work out all the back end stuff, which we were able to do. So glad to be able to do that.
Crandall inbounds the ball. They have somebody on this near side if they can get the ball. Instead, they go underneath. The shot, no good. Excellent interior defense. The shot was missed by Thorne. Here's a shot by Central Maine, no good. Running the court, Megan Fisher. No good. It was a nifty move, but she couldn't finish. Here comes Levine. Stops, shoots, got it. Meg Parker Reynolds has returned. Number 9, freshman from Coffs Harbour, Australia.
Ladies, this way. Hey, ladies. Coach, please have your players go to midcourt. We're trying to coach the coaches on how to get their players in, because what happens, Jim, as you know, the referees aren't looking here. You know, when kids get frustrated because they think they're set to go in the game and they're parked right down in front of us.
And it's not just Crandall; it's every visiting team that comes in here, it seems. Foul shot, no good for Ella Thorne. She'll get one more. And 1 out of 2 for Thorne. Let's see, foul shots. Central Maine only 4 out of 12, Rob. And Crandall 8 out of 11.
Yeah, all things you can correct, Jim.
Under 2 minutes to go, first half. 4-point Mustang lead. Prieto to Levine. Levine leaves it short. And a foul on Central Maine, the rebounding action. I think it was Ava Smith reaching over. Again, a freshman from Casco, Maine, went to Lake Region High School.
They've always good basketball, right, Jim?
Especially like for the girls.
Yep. Coach
Girls
Drew
in
was
high
there
school
for a long time.
Of course, it's women's basketball here, but in girls basketball, Lake Region was always in the picture.
Coach Paul True there had a run of great teams.
And there was a bunch of Hancocks that went through there. Matt Hancock, the great player, I know he's the father of some of them and an uncle to others of the Hancock players.
Matt play up at Colby?
I believe so. All right, now we have business at hand. Peeking over his shoulder is Chaput outside to Hebler. Somehow Hebler gets through there and lays it in. Riley Hebler. And now Hebler plays some defense in the backcourt. And that creates a turnover on the travel. Hebler found a crease, took it to the hoop. Ball comes out. Piscatelli in the game. Number 22, Brooke Piscatelli. We have the Volunteer State recommended, Pulaski, Tennessee.
Here's that Hebler play right here, Jim. Head and shoulder fake. Turn the jets on, duck the shoulders, up and in. Riley getting it done.
Now something going on away from the ball. Call a foul on Brooke Piscatelli. Picked up the foul away from the ball. That's number 5 as far as fouls go on Central Maine, but there's no shots because they didn't have possession, right?
Yeah.
Them being Crandall.
Right. Uh-oh.
And there's a travel. Here comes Prieto as we near the 1 minute mark remaining. First half. The drive up and no good for Hebler that she drove baseline. Here's a run out for the Chargers. Changing hands. Shot no good by Fisher. And another travel. Levine peeks over her shoulder, goes outside to Chaput. Prieto hits Levine. Levine off glass, halfway down, comes out. Rebound, Chapman of the Chargers. And no, it's not El Levine. The ball was deflected by Chaput. And then there's going to be a foul as gaining the possession was Megan Fisher. Crandall University head coach Allie Berry, assisted by Madison Ames. For Central Maine, Andrew Morong, assisted by Abby Nielsen and Chantel Willette. Liz Spiridonova back in the game, number 7. From London, England, went to Barking Abbey. Foul shot good by Fisher, gets one more. Shot clock is off because the game clock says 27. Officials right on to things tonight. Foul shot missed. The rebound went right out to Fisher. Another shot by Fisher, no good. Levine with the rebound. Prieto dribbles across the foul line, stops, shoots, and gets it. Rosa Prieto. 28-22, Central Maine. There's a steal by Piscatelli. They got 6 seconds. There's Levine, and a blocking foul on Mackenzie Chapman of the Chargers. Second on Chapman at the line, Ella Levine. She's 3 for 6 at the line. All of a sudden, it sort of sneaks up on you, Rob. Ella Levine now has 20 points and 9 rebounds. That foul shot missed, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half of this game, first half of the season. At the end of the first half, Central Maine Community College 29, Crandall University of Moncton, New Brunswick 22. We'll take a break and come back here in a little bit on Munzing Media Sports.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher,
an HVAC technician,
pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect,
physical therapist,
I'm going to be a lawyer,
or we're a stop along the way,
I'm going to be a doctor,
a machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer,
an athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
I'm retired United States Army Staff Sergeant Travis Mills, formerly of the 82nd Airborne Division.
In 2012, I was injured in Afghanistan due to a roadside bomb. It took portions of both arms and both legs, and through Walter Reed and 19 months of intense recovery, I was able to build myself back up, learn how to walk again, drive again, and take care of my young family. Since then, I have decided to be on the road speaking as a motivational speaker.
Life is all about perspective, all right? So for me, it's real easy. I gave a lot, but I didn't give everything. When I think about my situation, I'm lucky to be here.
When I was on the road speaking, I was hired by CBU Benefits. Ray Valley and Brian Heath brought me in to speak at one of their forums.
After hearing Travis's story, I was compelled to move forward with our relationship. We specialize in reaching out to employees and employers, explaining to them the value of supplemental health coverage. Accidents, cancer, critical illness, disability, and sometimes even death are events that happened in our lifetime.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their healthcare just didn't cover it. After talking with Ray and Brian, telling them how much I really appreciate what they're doing, they decided that it would be just an awesome partnership if I became part of the team, not just as a spokesperson, but as an actual partner in the company. I have a message for everybody about supplemental benefits because I feel like everybody should be protected from life's unexpected events.
Accidents do happen. I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to investment in your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
The environment is just awesome.
Great campus, small, close-knit community.
Everyone's really welcoming.
Everything feels very personal.
You feel like you belong here.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. This kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like the USCA.
Welcome back to Central Maine Community College. Jim Toomey along with our producer Rob Munzing. On the camera, Abdul Jama. We're at halftime of the women's game between the host school, Central Maine Community College, based here in Auburn, Maine, taking on the Chargers of Crandall University from Moncton, New Brunswick. Again, nothing easy in the first half. A lot of hustle by both teams. The effort was there, but at the same time, you could see it was with the first game of the year. Field goal percentages, 29% for Central Maine, 18% for the Chargers. No three-pointers in the game. 8 attempts for Central Maine, 4 for Crandall. Crandall doing a pretty good job at the foul line. They're 10 out of 15. Mustangs only 5 out of 14. Each team with 21 turnovers in the first half. A stat that jumps out is Central Maine offensive rebounds is 13. Only 5 offensive rebounds for the Chargers. Overall, 32-17 rebound advantage for the Mustangs. Individually for Crandall, Olivia Hannum 5 points. Likewise, Kelsey Alward with 5. Mackenzie Chapman 3. Megan Fisher 3. 2 points apiece for Audrey Gaylord and Randy Moss. And a foul shot for Janaea Hiltz. For Central Maine, first team All-American, coming back as a sophomore, and everybody here is glad she did. Ella Levine, 20 points, 8 baskets, 4 out of 8 at the foul line, also has 9 rebounds. Only 9 total points by the remainder of the team. Riley Hebler with 3, Rosa Prieto with 2, likewise Jenny Chaput, Ava Smith, all with 2 points. Another stat, Ava Smith has 6 rebounds. So again, we're at the half of the women's game, men's game to follow. At the half on our opening game of the season, Central Maine 29, Crandall University 22. Come back and join us on Munzing Media Sports.
The goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist.
Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust for fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other pen?
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's preparing me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
All right, welcome back to Central Maine Community College, Auburn, Maine. Auburn situated about 35 miles north of Portland. People familiar with the state, but we know we have fans around the state of Maine, around the country, and around the world on Munzing Media Sports. And we welcome everybody wherever you are, whatever time zone you're in, for another great season of Mustang basketball. Munzing Media Sports, the official streaming partner of Central Maine Community College Athletics. And again, the Dropkick Murphys in the background. Okay, we're back, I guess. Sorry about the audio. A lot of wires and plugs over here, and Rob Munzing did some troubleshooting. Hopefully we'll stay on. 35-26, Central Maine, 6:20 remaining, third period. With the ball is Lobenstein. Now Weriniwi. Weriniwi takes it deep, goes to the left hand, lays it in. People down in New Zealand like that move by Cassie Weriniwi. 37-26, Mustangs. Weriniwi using that left hand nicely. Shot by Crandall, no good, out of bounds. And they're going to say it's Chargers ball. For Crandall, re-entering Randy Ross. And coming out, Audrey Gaylord. Shot from the left baseline area, no good by Hannum. Something going on underneath, and they're going to call the foul on Jenny Chaput. Chaput comes out. Ava Smith returns for the Mustangs. Inbounding. Megan Fisher gets it into Alward. Alward spins. And there's Hebler playing some defense. It'll be remaining Crandall ball. By their own bench, Chargers putting it in play. And the ball's loose. It'll be Mustangs ball. Referee talking to the scorer's table to our left.
Well, we got the ship righted. We're back with audio. Some wire got stepped on us. A lot of people right in around, and sometimes things get disconnected, Jim. We don't know what they are, and then I have to go into panic mode. Jim recognizes that look on my face.
Well, sometimes I hear some groans right before that.
Old guy groan.
Swish on the foul shot by Hunter Hartsgrove.
Yeah, we needed a game under our belt as well here.
2 for 2 at the line for Hartsgrove. Here come the Chargers. Faking and driving is Randy Ross. And they're going to call player control foul on Ross. Lobenstein brings it up. Hartsgrove looks underneath. Smith passes even further underneath. Up and in, baseline drive. Cassie Weriniwi has scored 2 baskets in the last minute or so, and the Mustang bench comes out and congratulates her. We got a timeout on the court. 5:03 remaining, third period. Central Maine 41, Crandall University 26 on Munzing Media Sports.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Back here at Central Maine Community College. 5:03 remaining in the third period. Mustangs have opened up a 15-point lead. It's been a 12-4 third quarter advantage
for Central Maine. And there's a reach-in foul on Wirinui. And Zoe Bedford's going to check in. Third foul on Wirinui. Could we actually have a game with no threes made?
I don't know.
When
yeah.
Central Maine 0 for 10, Crandall 0 for 6.
Work in progress, I guess. Huh?
Oh, yeah. And that's going to be Crandall ball underneath their own basket. Inbounding will be Olivia Hannum.
Remember last year it took a little time for the Mustangs to figure out who the three-point shooters were going to be, and then it worked out. Bedford got going. Molly Corbett was a bombardier from downtown.
And they called the carry, or palming, if you will. Lobenstein will bring it up, calling the play. Out by the Mustang lower. Directing traffic is Lobenstein. Left of the foul line. Here's the three. Back rim. Inside rebound, Smith. And they call a tie-up. Arrow pointing in direction of Central Maine. Tristan DeRoche coming in for the Chargers. Fourth-year player from Miramichi, New Brunswick. Inbounds. And going to the line, I believe, will be Hunter Hartsgrove. Inbounding was Lobenstein. Got it into Hartsgrove and made a move to the hoop, and there was contact. Molly Sheen returns for Crandall. Prieto has returned. Brooke Piscatelli at the foul line. Hunter Hartsgrove. In and out. Rebound, up and good. That was Zoe Bedford. Zoe Bedford snuck in there, grabbed the offensive board, and laid it in off the missed foul shot. 44-26 Mustangs. Through traffic, Piscatelli stolen away. Olivia Hannum going to go all the way. Off glass, a little too heavy. And it's going to remain. No, it isn't. It's going to be Mustang ball.
Looking at Zoe Bedford doing the dirty deeds done dirt cheap in underneath. Put it back up on the offensive board.
That will be Crandall ball, after all. Molly Sheen will inbound. Bounce pass across the lane. Track down over there. Through all kinds of traffic is Hannum. A rebound, Levine. Levine, coast to coast, and is going to shoot two. Ella Levine has what, about 4 different speeds?
Yeah, she just really glides, doesn't she?
And I think sometimes the defender, even though you scout or you watch, okay, this is the fastest she's going to go.
Yeah.
And then she just kicks it a little bit more.
Yeah, she does, yeah.
Of course, the other thing, she can change hands on the dribble, and that creates a problem for the defender.
And she's so smooth, Jim.
From Fort Collins, Colorado, went to Fossil Ridge.
So I've seen athletes like this my 50 years in coaching and teaching, and they just make it look easy, Jim, and you don't realize how fast they're going. They're just kind of gliding, and you try to keep up with them, but you can't.
1 out of 2 for Levine. Shot up and no good by Janaea Hiltz. Here comes Ava Smith. Bedford out of the corner, drops it off to Prieto, and she travels. A lot of traveling tonight. Again,
yeah, it's
first game.
Early.
Really early this year.
Yeah.
About 10 practices. Sheen out top. Hiltz with it. Stolen away by Levine. Couple of number 10s matching up. Loose ball, Levine. Scoop shot, Ella Levine. Went into a bag of tricks a little bit that time, went off glass with the scoop. 47-26. Mustangs. Ball bounces around. Crandall got the offensive board. Shot a little too heavy by Hannum. Rebound tracked down by Bedford. Stolen away by the Chargers. Ellie Hiltz showing a lot of effort. On the drive, Alward, the fall away, Alward hit the back rim. And excellent hustle, Hiltz again.
Well, I know we're showing a lot of Ella Levine tonight, but she's got how many points, Jim?
She is now up to 25.
Well, that's why a lot of the highlights have been her.
Alward looks underneath, goes around the screen.
Lost that camera when it was off. I can't bring it back on without shutting wiretaps all the way down.
Personal Alward. Team foul number 5 on Crandall.
Let me try it again.
Levine returns to the foul line. Going to have wholesale changes here for the Chargers. Like a line change in hockey. And the soft roll that time for Ella Levine.
Well, Ella's not going to sneak up on anybody in the YSCC, that's for sure, Jim. You know, All-American last year. Although she didn't make All-League last year. She did make All-American. Gonna save that story for another day.
I think she's one of those players, you know exactly what's in her repertoire, but you still can't stop it. There's a nice steal. Excellent effort by Meg Parker Reynolds. Gave that possession to the Mustangs. 2:13 remaining in the third period. Central Maine over Crandall, 48-26. Inbounding will be Prieto underneath her own basket. Comes out to Spiridonova. There's a three-pointer, no good by Prieto. Rebound Mustangs. Spiridonova over to Prieto. Spins. Still has it and almost went in. Diving to the floor was Mackenzie Chapman.
Yeah, Rosa's fearless too. She'll take it into the trees.
Foul shot good by Prieto. That one halfway down, spins out. I'm guessing Malik Wacked, not playing tonight. She's dressed, but again, had that season-ending knee injury last year. And her dad had to come over and get her, and they flew back to Egypt for the surgery, and then she came back, and that's when her father was with her, and again, he was very friendly, and hopefully she's back on the court.
Yeah, they chimed in online. They're watching in Egypt tonight.
Right. Through traffic, traveling. Well, as we commented over the years, it's just so enjoyable how Central Maine gets literally student athletes from all over the world. And with the hospitality of Central Maine and the coaching staff and the faculty in general and each other, they become really a unified group. It's all positive. There's a creative move by Chapman, but didn't go down.
I remember seeing that Thanksgiving. Coach Morong had all the kids who couldn't go home for Thanksgiving come over his house for Thanksgiving.
I was thinking the Morong family probably has a lot of potential babysitters, don't they?
Right,
For the two kids, Camden and Lucy.
Yeah.
at the line, Kelsey Aylward. Well, I'll probably say this more than once this year, but again, the parents have to trust their student athlete for their education and where they're going. You have to trust the faculty and the coaches. So it's all about trust. And I don't care if you go 50 miles or 8,000 miles.
Right, exactly. Same thing.
Spinning move, Chaput shut off. Deflected pass, stolen away now by Lauren Lilly. The Chargers try to run the court, and I think they lost it out of bounds.
So it's funny, I said to Dave Gagne today when we were setting up, I said, Dave, how'd you get these folks to come down, coming down from Moncton and all? He says, they called us.
Parker Reynolds passes baseline, short by Atala. Lost out by Central Maine. Only 5 points in the period for the Chargers, 20 for the Mustangs.
Yeah, I think the pace has got to him a little bit, Jim.
Yeah. On the drive, Gaylord loses it, tracked down by Chapman. Change the pace dribble by Chapman, goes all the way underneath. Farah Atala going to pick up the foul. And the 15 foul equals 2 shots for Mackenzie Chapman. That one defied gravity for a second, but fell in.
Men's game upcoming. Scheduled to tip at 8. It all depends on this game.
2 for 2 for Chapman. Coach Dave Gagne of the Mustangs has 18 players listed. A little more height this year. 3-pointer, no good by Parker Reynolds. Prieto got the rebound, saves it. Chaput changes hands and a reach-in foul on Crandall. It's going to be 2 foul shots for Jenny Chaput, the freshman from right here, Auburn, Maine. Went to Edward Little High School. The Red Eddies.
One of the unique nicknames here in the state of Maine.
One more shot for Chaput.
You would ask about coaches watching the game, Jim. I'm looking across the way, and Paul Piscopo, the head coach of UMA men's basketball, in the house here tonight. Get a live scout.
1 out of 2 for Jenny Chaput. Stolen away, make Parker Reynolds. Oh, left-hander, no good. A great steal. 7 seconds for the Chargers. Here's Chapman. Chapman for 3 off the back rim. So after 3 quarters of action, it's Central Maine 50, Crandall University 29. Back in the 4th quarter in just a minute on Munzing Media Sports.
Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm gonna be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm gonna be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm gonna be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munzing Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munzing Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Start of the fourth quarter, Crandall ball. Olivia Hannum gave up. Now they go underneath. Spins off by Alward. Rebound tracked down on the floor by Lobenstein. In the front court, Hartsgrove. Hebler goes deep. Hebler going to send it out front to Lobenstein. On the drive, Hartsgrove in the lane. Almost lost. They get the baseline shot. No good by Chaput. Chargers quickly into the front court. Megan Fisher needs some help. Chapman goes underneath. Cutting in their baseline was a Charger and deflected by Lobenstein, and now it's a held ball. The arrow pointing in the direction of Central Maine. Riley Hebler will bring it up herself. Met right at half court by Hannum, but now a triple team against Riley Hebler and thrown away by Central Maine.
This Crandall team, scrappy team, Jim.
Yes, they are.
Continue to play hard. Got behind 9-2 early. It looked like it was going to be an early blowout, and then they came back for the lead early on, 11-9.
That's true. Baseline shot up around the rim and in for Olivia Hannum. Hartsgrove, baseline, traveling. Levine has returned along with Wirinui. Also in there, Lobenstein, Hebler, and Hartsgrove. Stolen away. Hartsgrove has it. Levine, baseline, back outside to Hebler. Hartsgrove dumps it into Rooney. Deflected away. The Chargers have it. Megan Fisher took a return pass, goes inside the lane. She lost it. Picked up by the Mustangs. Foul on Kayla Smith, her second. Lobenstein telling the players to go in the front court. Here's a three-pointer. No good by Hartsgrove. Loose ball bounces around, and it's Al Levine. Had it for a second, but then the Chargers grab it in the person of Megan Fisher. And going in and getting fouled was number 20, Kayla Smith. Stella Lobenstein, her first foul. One more for Kayla Smith. Off the back rim, a rebound. Levine has it. Hartsgrove runs the court, contact, and they're going to call player control foul. Holding her ground. What number was of the defender there? Was that Kelsey Aywood or Mackenzie Chapman? We saw it was screened out. Hannum being guarded by Hartsgrove, and they call a hand check on Hunter Hartsgrove. Zoe Bedford replacing Hartsgrove, who has 3 fouls. There's Chapman going to the hoop, does not get the roll, gets her own rebound for a second, and then Hebler was on the end line, so it will be Crandall ball. Shot clock reset to 20. .30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Again, men's game to follow.
Yeah, this game's running late. I'm going to have to go back in. The men's game will disappear for a bit so that we can finish this one, and I'll have to rebuild the men's game because when we try to do 2 games sometimes, this happens.
Inbounding from the baseline would be Megan Fisher. And there's a steal by Levine. Here come the Mustangs. Levine takes it all the way. Up and in off another scoop shot. Stolen away. Who's that? Oh, it's Ella Levine. Lays it up, off glass, and good. It's going to be 5 for 5 subbing coming in for the Chargers at the next dead ball. Chapman out front, directs a little traffic now, goes in, and that ball got deflected. Chargers get it back and swish for Kelsey Elwood. 54-33, Central Maine. Here's the three-pointer. Bang! There it is, the first one of the night. Zoe Bedford with the long-distance shot. People in Melbourne having lunch. And just like that, we have a three-pointer back the other way. Kelsey Edward. Isn't that something, Rob? We had 0 three-pointers, and we had 2 within about 8 seconds. Here's another three-pointer attempt by Bedford. Doesn't go. Now she's in there battling for the rebound. They're going to call a travel. It'll be Crandall ball.
Here's Zoe's 3. And she's one of the ones that can heat it up. We saw her in a game last year, Jim. Remember? I forget how many she had. She just went off crazy like a firecracker.
It was unconscious.
Yeah.
We probably could find it in our archives. Bring the ball up. Hiltz being guarded by Hebler. And Prieto comes over and helps. And Prieto with the steal. Baseline, Levine. And I think Ella Levine's going to the line for 2 more shots.
Well, that's one way to stop her. Tackle her.
Levine now with 30 points. And 5 fouls for Randy Ross, who will come to the bench. Randy Ross had 2 points coming at the foul line. Levine back at the charity stripe.
So folks looking for the men's game, it's going to start late. I've got it probably about an 8:20 start by now. And so that's not up on there. I'll build that out at the end of this game. This game ran late. I had to add a half hour to it.
And Levine 2 for 2 that trip. 59-36, Central Maine. Bringing it across is Hiltz. Deflected by Central Maine. And traveling, coming out of the back court.
Yeah, Ella turned to go up court, didn't see the defender right there. She, instead of running over, she tried to get by and traveled.
Sheen gets the ball in to Sarah McCormick. It goes from Hiltz, this near side. Hiltz got the ball, gives it up. Through the lane, double dribble they call on Molly Sheen. Five and a half minutes to go, 4th period. Levine in the back court, changes hands on the dribble, goes across the timeline. Levine has it deflected. Nice defense for the Chargers. All the way, a little off balance, but what an effort by Janaea Hiltz. She almost finished it off. Loose ball, Bedford to Rurini. Three-pointer, bang! Levine out of the deep right corner. right in front of the men's team camping out over there. I think that's 35 for Levine.
We'll cue that up for another look.
And a steal by Levine. And excellent defense by the Chargers as Ellie Hiltz will bring it up. And they call a carry again. Number 9, Lauren Lilly re-enters along with Olivia Hannum. Prieto slows it down, directs a little traffic. Bedford looks for help, goes to the left-handed dribble, shut off. Halfway through the shot clock, Mustangs. Out of the corner, three-pointer, in and out for Prieto. Here comes Kelsey Aylward, gives it to Lilly. Lilly through traffic, around and off. Nice hustle by Lilly, kept it alive. Hiltz gets it outside for a three, no good by Aylward. And there's another effort by the Chargers. I think that was Hannum in there. Hannum still with it. Here comes Aylward. Three-pointer off the back rim by Hiltz. Levine ends up with it. Levine stops, shoots, gets it. 64-36, Central Maine. Aylward shut off. Aylward turns, shoots, hit the side of the rim. Levine with another rebound. Sort of lost it, deflected, picked up by the Chargers. Hannum changes hands. Hannum is traveling. We get a timeout on the court. .304 remaining in the fourth period. Again, we won't see the Mustangs for another 2.5 weeks as I check the schedule. October 11th through the 13th, they'll be on the road. On the 11th against University of New Brunswick St. John. I believe they were down here one year, if I remember.
Yes, yeah. They used to come down for the Can-Am. Yeah.
And then games against St. Thomas University. Then the women are on the road for 2 more games at Post University and at Husson, which is a D3 team in Bangor, Maine. So the next women's home game, Rob, November 1st, against Vermont State Linden, which is a D3 school.
Yeah. Yeah, Coach really stacking it here to, challenge the kids.
But the men do not play on that date, by the way. After tonight, the men have a home game against Roxbury, October 27th. So the schedule does differ from time to time.
Yeah, we see that year to year.
Ava Smith gave it up to Lobenstein. They try to go inside the Reese, but stolen away. Lauren Lilly. Cutting to the hoop and laying it in. Wow. Molly Sheen on a pass from Lauren Lilly. That was excellent, Rob.
Great take.
Chargers foul number 6, Olivia Hammond. Third, team 4.
So we'll probably do a quick wrap-up, won't we?
Yes, because I've got to get the next game set. Yeah. It's not even listed yet.
And a foul and going to the line will be Ava Smith.
Shouldn't take us too long to decide the player of the game.
No. So in case we sign off quickly, we'll say Kelsey Aylward for Aylward. For the Chargers, 15. Hannum has 7. Chapman, 5. Fisher, 3. Sheen, 2. Gaylord 2, Moss 2, and Hiltz 1, along with Thorne 1 point. Another foul shot for Ava Smith. No good. And Chargers come away with it. Knocked out of bounds. Ella Levine finishes with 37 on 14 for 22 shooting, also at 15 rebounds. Hebler with 5, Bedford with 5. Guess what? Jenny Chaput with 5. 4 for Wiriwini. Prieto with 3, Hartsgrove with 3, Smith with 2. So we try to do that if we know we're going to have a quick sign-off. Underneath their own basket, Molly Sheen of Crandall throws it out. Stolen away, Ava Smith. Smith still with it. Smith tried to go off glass, couldn't get the angle. Loose ball picked up by Alward. And leaving a little bit short was Hannum. And let's see, they're going to call a foul on the loose ball. Fourth foul on Hunter Hartsgrove as Jenny Chaput returns to the lineup. Hannum will get one more. And 1 out of 2 at the line for Olivia Hannum, second-year player from Moncton. Piscitelli, bang! People down in the Volunteer State like that one. Brooke Piscitelli. She went to Athens Bible School, hit the 3. Lobenstein ahead of the pack. Marnie Reese fakes, off glass and good. The sophomore, Marnie Reese. 30-point Mustangs lead. Change of pace dribble, Sheen. Scoop shot, Sheen is good. Outstanding play by Molly Sheen. She's from Hartford, New Brunswick. Nearing the 1 minute mark remaining. Comes this near side. Here's a 3, short. Yeah. And loose ball picked up and put it in by Jenny Chaput. 71-41, Central Maine. Three-pointer, off glass, no good by Sheen. At the end of the first period, Crandall had the lead 14-13.
Must have been foul number 15, Stella Robinson. For second, team good.
Coming in, Meg Parker Reynolds, number 9. Meanwhile, back at the line, Janaea Hiltz.
Janaea Hiltz.
And that one bounced around a couple of times, then rebound, up and in. Kelsey Alward. Alward hits the rebounding action. Underneath, peekaboo, up and in. Ava Smith drove under the basket, came up the other side. Here's a drive and blocked, but they're going to call a foul.
Mustang foul number 14, Smith. Her fourth.
Foul on Smith. Ava Smith, 4th. Ava Smith with 9 rebounds. Olivia Hannum at the line where she's 2 for 3 on the evening. Around and in. If you have the soft touch, you at least have a chance. Nice job by Hannum. 73-45. We're down to 25 seconds. Underneath, up and good. Nice drive. Farah Atala. People over there in Alexandria like that play. Molly Sheen being pestered by Parker Reynolds right at the end here. Sheen's going to throw it up off glass, no good. Knocked out of bounds with 8.6 seconds. Comes into Alward. Shut off, but she gets her way through there. Grabbed out of the air by Brooke Piscitelli, and that will do it. So an early game on the schedule, early October. Everything wasn't pure, but both teams showed a lot of effort contesting every play throughout. And the Mustangs come up with a 75-45 win over the Chargers of Crandall University. So Rob will sign off here now, and we'll be coming back. We'll just say Ella Levine had 37 points, 15 rebounds, only Mustang in double digits. Crandall had 2 players in double digits. Kelsey Alwood had 17, Olivia Hannum had 10. So we invite fans to join us for the men's game coming up in about 15 or 20 minutes. Again, the final score in this women's basketball game, Central Maine 75, Crandall University of Moncton, New Brunswick 45. Come back and join us in a little bit on Munzing Media Sports.